How do you do? How do you do? That's my new tagline now.
Please stop with this crap. With this crap.
You makes me. You makes me me.
Basically every fucking freshman from old high school Denver. You know, a freshman cringy in high school. Oh, high schoolers in general are cringy. Don't worry, alien. Once you hit adulthood, everything will be good. Well, not really, but
Am I cringy?
won't be as cringy. Don't worry, alien. It's okay.
Am I cringy?
Only sometimes.
Alright. You all ready?
Alright, everyone's
Let's do it.
cringy in high school. Everyone. Literally no one is exempt from cringiness in high school.
One more for the game.
If you want to know how cringy I was, if you ever find our fucking
You have
high
passed
school
13 gates.
video class on YouTube. Oh my god.
And you come to my table
Don't
to
tell
play
me
the game
about
of
that.
life and death. Your stake is wagered.
Calvin, why don't you
I
have
refuse
subtitles
none
on?
who comes here. Yet, I say, turn back. It has been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again.
I think audio is about as good as it's gonna get. So. Right. I guess.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Yep. This right
Here is
here
the first member
is my
of
target.
court.
And this is essentially the tutorial.
12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Michael, can you tell us about Jack of Dust?
Oh, the Bambit leader is stronger and faster than most Bambit encounters. He can become enraged, masking powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit.
We have to read?
The
A
other
little bit.
text is too small for me to read.
It's okay, you don't need to read it.
But what if I want to read some parts?
You're not ready yet. Here comes the ukulele.
Let the cards fall where they may.
So yeah, this
begin.
is rough. Well, this is one half of the game right here. You see? It's basically a path of cards.
Turning audio
You can
off.
see
can
health
always
and food
review
and
your
gold. There's
cards
also a whole
here.
bunch of menus of weapons and armor and all that jazz.
Here is all you
Upgrades.
have gained.
But yeah, this is essentially the game.
Fair Marith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains.
All right,
vivid in my
Alien,
memories.
tell us about this encounter.
Alrighty. One day in a shabby forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops you to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me?
So, I'll leave the
Oh.
choice up to you guys. What should we
What
ask
can you
for?
do with gold in the game? Like, what is...
Gold is used to buy stuff at shops. Supplies is more for food. Every time we move a card, it consumes food, and there's also certain choices during encounters that can consume food. And longer life is, of course,
I'd say supplies.
health.
Yeah, same.
Supplies? Alright. Alien,
This
come on.
bread will sustain you for many days.
And we get 2 food gain cards. So we got 3
I'm
food
sure you're grateful for that.
and another 3 food. So we got 6 food.
Nice.
Not too bad. It is said the sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of catty
That's lady.
Lady.
cucks.
Lady luck.
Oh.
Lady. Catty cock.
Katie cock.
Catty cucks. Contrary nature. Farewell, mortal.
Catty cocks.
Caddy cocks.
It looks like a C.
Yeah, this text is somewhat difficult to
It
read.
looks like a C.
It does,
Change the
definitely.
font. No, I can't. I can put subtitles on though.
Put subtitles on, damn it.
Here we go. Language general. We can turn the spider on or off. That's interesting.
The spider, what?
There's a spider that like walks on the table a little bit every once in a while.
Oh, so if people get fucking spider scaries, they'll...
Yeah, you see the spider on the right side of the table?
Whoa!
Yeah, apparently you can disable that, I guess.
I don't see him.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly,
Alright, I'll
there
just...
was
Weapon.
nothing like it.
Glinting in the sunlight. Lie next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing.
Climb down.
You guys
Climb
wanna
down.
Okay. Here comes the
It's only your
chance.
second encounter.
You have a 1 in 4
Oh.
chance of failing.
Choose from these options.
It's not too bad.
Alien. Number between 1 and 4.
2.
Good.
Nice.
Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. It is a standard sword. It's better than the
Standard
rusty
sword.
axe I have, so
A
yeah, I'll
moment
equip
to
it.
savor. That will make you much more effective.
As much as I love axes, swords are pretty cool.
Ah, Mr.
I
Lion.
was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Alright, here you go, Michael.
Alright. Whilst encountering your
Whilst encountering.
enjoying your
I'm sorry,
evening-
what? Can you
Sorry,
run that
I
by
was-
me again?
the screen from the side. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention. You notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need,
You
boy,
gotta
I will
give him a
conjure up your
voice.
heart's desire with the... Oh. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation.
That's beautiful.
He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer.
I say
These
ignore
are
him.
our options. As you can see, there is an option to give him 20 gold.
Can
I'd
you
say
actually give it to
ignore
him?
him. We have
Do you
10.
not have enough? Yeah.
No, we have
Uh,
23 food.
Give him the bread from your plate. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I?
Look at that. Because we gave him that, we get a shield. And we now have the ability to reflect stuff. And counter stuff. You may
can
be
now
asking
reflect
what the
your
hell that
opponent's
means.
ranged
You'll
attacks
understand
using your
soon enough.
shield. Make good use
Then
of this
before you
skill
can
if
stop
wish
him,
to
with
survive.
inhuman speed, he snatches up a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door.
Bound
Oh,
once
no.
more.
Oh god,
Seeking
stairs.
the heart of it.
But yeah, this is essentially how we get to the
Hit the
next
stairs.
floor. So,
This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game.
No,
Perhaps
go
this
back
will
to the
not be as
tavern.
boring
I want to
as
go back to the tavern.
Your journey is
Oh,
well
I saw
begun.
the spider.
I'm sure it's
Uh-oh.
not called
Deadman's
Dead Man's Gorge
Gorge.
without
Hi, I'm
reason.
Saul Deadman.
While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush!
alright, what are we
Not
facing?
Bush.
Facing two of them. That's not too bad.
Two of dust.
Yeah, welcome to the second half of the game.
Oh, this is really cool.
Actual combat. And you get the shit you got from playing
Yeah,
the game.
You
So
can
the
now
sword and the
counter your
shield.
opponent's attacks. Hit the
That's
counter
cool.
button when you see the flashing indicator.
Really?
Wow, this is cool!
It's a lot like being actually.
Also, notice that enemies don't necessarily die whenever you knock them out. That if you take out an enemy early, you have to finish them on the ground.
That is really
Sweet.
cool.
So yeah, if you lose health in there, like, it can seriously damage you in these encounter cards, and vice versa, so you always have to weigh your decisions accordingly.
I cannot expect
We
you
essentially
to
got
get
another
Another
shield,
shield.
so yay, we'll equip it, sure. We got 3 food out of that, and I got more
Nice.
food. God, we got a lot of food, actually.
Shit, nice.
Alright,
This is
which way are we
good.
going? We now have to choose
Choose
which
your
way we're
next
going.
card.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Going right. Hey, a shop!
10 gold. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. General shops after. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're approaching the shop. By
Greetings,
the way,
wise traveler. I
notice
have
how
much to
notice how
offer
this
you.
card has a little like thing in the upper right that essentially denotes it
If
as
you were
this is a
wondering
dealer
why
card.
you've been collecting all that gold, you now have
So
your answer.
What
remember
did you
that.
buy?
Remember
We're
that for future
starting to get
reference.
into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
All right. Well, we can sell one of these
Oh,
shields.
so you can sell
So,
2
We don't really need to
buttons.
buy food, so let's see what else we can buy. A healing cap, an axe.
an axe.
oh, that's better.
Is that better than what we have?
Get another shield.
Actually, wait. What's the sword we have? The sword we have is 23,
23.
and that axe is
So it does
25.
2 more damage. Is it worth spending $10 for 2 extra damage?
Well, yeah. It's like we only have 12 gold, so that uses up a lot of it.
Very true.
Yeah, I say wait till later.
Yeah. Also, you can buy food in case you're low, but as you can see, food can be expensive as well.
Huh?
Plus, remember,
Good
this
on food.
boss's minions take money from me if they hit me.
Right.
So yeah, you gotta weigh everything in this game. And the cool thing about shops is that if you traverse the board enough, you can actually come back to it in the future. Oh, look, there's the boss.
You have
That's
reached my first champion.
Oh.
A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits.
You already read all that.
Can you become a... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
This token will unlock
Sorry,
more
I thought that's why you were
cards
waiting.
in this encounter.
But yeah, this is essentially a card that... You see the little, like, token icon in the bottom of the card? That essentially means that if we complete this encounter, in a certain way, it'll reward us with a token. It can either bring new equipment cards into the fray, or new monster cards, or new just encounter cards in general. But for the sake of this one, this is a boss, and essentially if we beat it, we get a bunch of standard cards that add to our deck. And thankfully, we're not fighting any enemies alongside this guy, so it's just the Jack of Dust and maybe his weapons. Yep, 4 dust on alongside.
4 of dust.
Some enemies
This is
attacks
really
will not be
cool.
blocked or countered.
Yeah, this is
Get
a
out of the
really
way.
neat idea.
Stop them with your own counter.
Oh no!
Oh, it's A that's rolling. I forgot what the
Wow,
A button was. Damn it.
5 gold.
It's alright, this is
Ooh,
final
5.
boss, so... Ah, damn it.
Oh shit.
Come on. There you go.
Yay!
He's there.
Down into the worms with him.
Almost
Perhaps there
toothless.
is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at
Right.
the start of our road.
Let's see what we
You
get.
will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength.
We
your
got Jack of
memories,
Skulls, the
and
next
your
boss.
resolve.
A lot of
Few
encounter
fall at the
cards.
first hurdle. None reach the last. We have waited,
that all encounter
and you have won. You may claim your reward, yet I will also.
Oh yeah, these are new
claim
equipment
mine.
cards, so essentially we get
As
the
you
armor, Chains of
improve,
Rage,
So do I.
special spells,
Balance must be retained.
and Bandit Attack.
Shall we deal again?
Shall we deal again?
I like this part too, is that as you play through this game, this deck that gets flown around gets bigger and bigger as you keep going.
Ah, good. Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest.
Oh yeah, there is
Your
also an
hero
endless
is
mode.
returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset.
That's cool.
Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my.
This is really cool. I like this.
Time for you to face my
Whenever
Also,
you were
this is
talking
where I was
about it,
talking
it
about
didn't
that
sound
deck
good
building
at
stuff,
first.
because you can actually customize. I'm going to use just recommended, but you can essentially customize what equipment that you bring in and what encounters you can potentially face. It's like, these are all the encounter cards I have in my deck. And as you can see, there's ones that have a little token at the bottom. That means that they can be completed in a certain way that yields different rewards. Yep, as you can see, I can also force certain things to be part of the deck if I want to. Well, yeah, this is that deck building part I was talking about, and this is fate cards are essentially like auto modifier sort of things. Apparently, I have access to this, but essentially, you can make the game easy mode if you so desire. But each of these has like neat little rule changes. Like this one makes it so like I can't carry extra equipment or anything like that. I can't wear heavy armor. Those are essentially like different ways that the game can be altered. But let us begin.
Content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck.
But yeah,
How
the
boring
dealer's
life
essentially
would be
stacking his own side with his own cards. All your equipment, all your encounters, all the possible enemies you can face.
We play for life and death. Prepare yourself.
We're back to the old rusty axe. We're beginning the adventure again. Oh, the
It
Twisted
lives
Canyon.
in every game. That initial moment where things.
Do we climb down? Do we get
I
it?
have worked on these
Pretty much have
paths
to at this
all
point.
my days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the canyon
We just
has
started,
been
so
there
yeah.
from the
All right.
outset.
You choose this time, Michael.
Hold on. I got my dice tower.
I also have a
Roll
dice
1d4.
as well on my half.
3.
Ooh.
Yeah!
What do we get? What do we get? We got an axe at 25 damage. That's
Really?
probably
Not
the best
bad.
thing we can get.
Nice.
Right.
What you're going to
So-
do?
All right, where are we going? The stairs can be anywhere.
Up.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go up. See, look at that, stairs.
Head downwards
Woo.
if you dare.
So yeah, this is a choice. Do we take the stairs or do we look at the other encounters and see if they'll help us out at all?
Turn back.
Take the stairs.
You know what? I'm gonna turn back. You know what? Let's explore these ones. Why not? Hey, it's Mr. Lionel again.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in.
I
as
was
a quick
enjoying
way
your
to
blah
get
blah
your
blah blah
hands
blah.
on
We
the
already heard
shield.
this. My name is Lionel.
All right.
Give him some food.
But yeah, this is essentially a free way to get a shield. That's pretty much it. Ooh. Fortitude's Breath.
Oh.
Every third encounter does not consume food. Pressing B will give it a shield bash. Okay. Nice.
Cool.
What's this one? The Maiden.
Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling
I said
around
gold.
the wheel and dipping into the
Right
sea
back,
Yeah,
I took my
let's
shirt
go
off.
for wheels. Let's go for gold
time
this time.
again.
It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is your wish. Fucking rich, spoiled asshole. We got 20 gold. 40
Shit.
gold.
Shit.
Whoa.
25. We're up to 95 gold.
That was a good choice.
But yeah, as you can see,
Deeper
there's
towards our
always a
foe.
risk with traveling along those paths. Like, we're consuming
Many
food
have
at every
reached
step.
this far.
Oh,
Further,
wow.
In fact, I do not know if you have what it
Pretty
takes
much
to
a
do
set
better
path
than
on
they
this
did.
one.
Traveling
Traveling tinker. Why?
Greetings, wise traveler. I have much
He's
to
already
offer.
complimenting us. He's gonna undersell us.
Sell items. And I have nothing
Don't
to sell
sell
because
either.
the rest of it was just desperate measures, taking our damage up to 32. And it has holy
Ooh.
Pretty
damage.
good.
The essentially holy buff is that the mace inflicts more damage when the lower the health that I am. So Chains of Rage is interesting. During combat, strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore cooldowns on like certain things. Shield, and then just medium armor in general. I think I'll take the medium
I
armor.
still get that damage.
Distinctly average.
Can
What
you
do
get
you
both?
expect me to say? Congratulations. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
I might want to buy some food. Just in case we run into some bullshit, so.
Oh, but the hammer.
Don't worry, we'll probably run into it at some point.
Running water protects against many
No, it's
things.
Oregon Trail all over again.
Generally, though, it's just a pain to get.
We pretty
go
much have to
over.
cross it.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. We
Ooh.
have a failure and a huge failure.
First
What are we
card.
choosing?
Yeah, Haley, go with that. What Alien said
What did Alien say?
first.
First card. Alright. Yes!
Yeah!
Wow, Alien, you were right.
As you swim, you notice some gleaming stones on the river's bed. If you had a lighter armor, you could attempt to dive to the crossing is
Elliot,
not
do you
easy,
need
but
us to
you
read
can
this,
make it
or-
in one piece. Sorry, I'm really far away from my screen.
Yeah,
It's
and this text
understandable.
isn't easy to read.
Well, yeah, essentially this is saying that, like, due to what you have equipped and whatnot, you could have different eventualities. So the token for this one would have been to have lighter armor during that encounter and then successfully cross it. Then you would have had the token giving whatever it is was the reward for it.
I always
Oh.
thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. 2 skulls. Broken bones litter the area around the man, but there are still more closing in on him, and he appears badly injured. Stranger! He calls out. He throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities.
Ooh.
It's a
Very
lump of
nice.
iron on a stick.
Okay,
Not
so this is
terribly
holy.
subtle.
This is what holy does. I forgot. Equipment with this trait strikes fear and cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Because apparently undead can be resurrected.
Dorito.
So yeah, we'll take it. It's an upgrade.
Captain of Gare even has a mace in his picture.
Yeah. So essentially there's like 4 different enemies you can fight in this. We've already seen the dust, which are like standard mercenaries, and then there's the skulls, which are obviously undead.
No.
And bang, done.
Wow, they're easier to kill. They seem easier to kill anyway.
We boned
Good work
him.
putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back here at Cabert, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new whore must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your
Hey,
step,
we got
friend.
tokens.
There's something more powerful at work than just these skeletons.
The token is yours. Well done.
Sick.
Oh
What
dear.
did you think would happen with a card
no.
called Ambush, eh?
Ambush.
Real
Side
monster
rushing behind
card.
you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. By 2 skulls.
Not too bad.
Fuck.
Hey, we lucked out, alright? These enemy cards are gonna get real bad real fast. Like, they can actually throw previous bosses in to the enemy pool. Like, no joke. They can and will throw previous bosses in.
Yes. Like immediately after you kill them, or like...
Yeah, pretty much after you kill a boss, it can show up in enemy pools.
Fuck.
Imagine having one where you get all bosses.
Ooh, here we go. We have a choice.
While
Sneak up
searching
and
the
kill 'em.
area for anything worth salvaging. You realize that one of your opponents is only
Pretending.
pretending to be dead.
Kill him.
Kill him!
Kill him.
Alright. Which one?
3.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dealer draws a 3 game card. So I think if you fleed, you still would gain cards, but not as much. I think if you sneak up and kill them and then fail, it would decrease your amount of gain cards because, you know, the guy would pop up and hurt you. Oh, look at that! We
I'm
got the Desperate
impressed.
Measures mace.
We
You
got the
select
Desperate
these sorts of
Measures.
weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such
Oh, look at that, we got
misplaced
5 food.
confidence is usually their downfall.
And 3 more food. Awesome.
One of my cards. A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long. Good. Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
So the Jack of Skulls is somewhere on this board.
I
Oh.
like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. That one.
I was gonna say 4.
Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make the fight the others instead, just for fun. That's some kind of choices that can pop up on you.
Fuck.
That's why you should have picked 4. I knew it, Calvin.
Oh well, he's got a handle.
Yeah.
It's only 6. It could have been.
By the way, there's
worse.
also traps and shit.
Wow, you
Yes,
sprinted
I love
down
how
the
you
stairs.
can teleport.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
Boom. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. That was like a perfect
That was
fight.
fucking beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna take my pills.
Excellent! The devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure.
Hey, we got a token.
Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. We got 3 food. Ooh, we can select something that we want. Oh, yes, I forgot about these.
What's that middle one?
During
Classical
combat, press
approach
right
to
bumper to
dealing
throw
with
knives in
crimes.
8 cardinal directions. You can
Mm,
have that
yeah.
one. Or, once per combat, press right bumper to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. I think I'm good on
Ooh.
gold, so I think I'll take this.
Yeah.
A knife
And
for all, and
I'm pretty
mercy
sure that
for
number
none.
denotes how many times you can actually use
Artifacts
it.
provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to
Alright.
ready.
Left.
Let's go this way.
Left.
Ooh, Dead
Greed.
King's Hall.
If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game?
You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it'll surely be guarded. That's the kids.
Oh, that's not too bad.
We have a choice.
Attempt.
Take them by surprise.
It's either a huge success or a failure. 50-50 shot.
First card.
Damn.
Damn it.
First
You
failure.
are spotted as you approach and the creature's ready to... Okay. It's not a completely negative one, so that's good.
Yeah, it's just that you don't sneak.
I think if we
Sweet.
took them by surprise, I would be able to like nix one of the encounter cards. I think that's what it was from what I remember.
No, you can totally handle
Yep.
5.
Now we got that artifact, which does this.
How many times could you use that? 8? Is that 8 per encounter or 8 in general?
Oh! Look at that. Boom.
Backhand. So Denver, is that 8 per encounter or is that
No,
8
it's-
in general?
It's 9
uses?
total that I can use it, so I think now
Sorry,
it's down to
9.
7.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Ooh, we got the Chains of Rage.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you know what? We'll equip it.
Is
Why
that
not?
better?
3 food,
And food.
15 max
little
health gain.
extra.
Awesome.
But it is only
Oh,
a
fuck.
moment.
You're lucking out.
To be fair, this is early on in the game. The dealer isn't actively trying to kill me.
Let's see, boss. Nope.
No, the boss is definitely going to be at the end of the thing.
Greetings, White Traveler. I have much to offer you.
Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you.
Greeting, wise traveler.
I could offer
I
you
have
the
many
coronavirus
shotguns.
for only 20 gold.
I have many
Well,
shotguns
well.
you could use for many rabbits.
I have the
Yes.
Well,
wing
let's sell the shit we're not using.
for those who wish to wed.
Herney's antlers. Lizard men take double damage from the players. We aren't even fighting lizard men. I don't think I've even
Yeah.
unlocked lizard men yet. Alchemical silver. Press front bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. That's neat.
Ooh.
Dragon ring. While all dragon relics are equipped, receive plus 50% max health and full healing after every combat. Ooh.
Oh, we don't have any dragon stuff, so
Yeah, I think you need to do certain cards to get the full dragon set. Plunder's cap. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. I like that ring, though.
I'd say we pass on all of
The
these.
key to success is
We're like at the
specialization.
end
You don't
of
have
the
any
damn
dragon
The more
armor.
specific the intention, the more channeled the power, and the more
will you get the
dramatic
bonuses
the
even
result.
without the dragon armor?
Probably not, but hey, at least I can have them. They don't take up too much space. I think I can have just an infinite amount of rings, from what I remember. Because rings are just there. Let me look.
Can't have too many rings.
Well, and I mean, they're just rings.
Yeah, trinkets. Apparently I can have a bunch of trinkets.
They're just
active.
rings.
Yeah. Upgrades. No upgrades. We haven't even gotten to like blessings and curses yet. Like those are interesting. Alright, which way am I going?
Right.
Right.
Ah, crap.
Our bandits are displeased with your challenge.
Yeah, you got this.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Wow, really? That's not even a group.
Two.
That's a duo. The fuck? I'm waiting for one of these encounters to pop up with some traps. Because traps are interesting.
Nice.
Get fucked, kid. I like that all the color just fades away from them. Like their life just leaves them.
Yes.
Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer for a reward from the King of Dust. And we gain,
Shit.
well, 25 gold. Why not? Thanks,
yeah.
Plunderer's Cap.
It's better.
We don't need to finish this guy. Yep. Pass
You
on.
don't need no water. Let that motherfucker.
Jack
The
of
undead.
Skulls. This
Of
tenacious
all the
undead is
creatures,
unusually difficult to lay to
These
rest.
are the most
In addition to
dangerous
sheer
in the
strength, this
world,
skeleton has the power
yet
to
no
revive
natural
recently defeated
form.
skeletons in its close
A
vicinity.
wrongness, an error.
Not
Ooh.
anymore with our holy shit.
cheating.
Right? The holy shit keeps it from doing that.
Yeah. Well, it should.
Is it different with bosses?
It's a little different with bosses, but we're gonna make it work.
Start getting real sleepy. Pills make it super drowsy.
Yeah, I'm starting to get
Shots
tired.
from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them.
Surprisingly fast. Just like, wow, so easy.
Oh, that's a rifle.
It's later rifle. Yeah, he isn't
Oh,
reviving.
wow, that was quick. Damn. I
Nice.
went down like a bitch.
Ah, well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty
Thank you,
tombs,
Master.
and even I cannot save you.
Damn, look at all the tokens. Jesus Christ.
Now our wager becomes more interesting.
Oh yeah,
Will
these
the
are all
tools
DLCs.
you've
Like
earned
apparently they added a whole
suffice
bunch
to
of
address the
encounter
challenges I
challenges.
pose?
So we got the
That
landlocked
is
lover
the
for the murder at sea.
Is it not?
We can apparently hunt a white minotaur.
Nice.
We can do shit with White Council. Goblin King's Hall DLC. Underworld. Ooh boy. And now here comes the actual ship we've got. For helping the captain of the guards, we got 2 maces added to the loot pool. For surviving the Devil's Choice, we got the next part, Devil's Wager. For exploring Dead King's Hall, we got Treasure Chest, the next part of it. And defeating Skeleton Jack, we get a bunch of encounter cards, including the next boss. And Helm of Reflection, Angel's Wing, Frost Fang. Look at all that. Boom.
Shall we deal
Cool.
again?
This is really cool.
Does get big.
Another round, and our game truly begins.
I'm loving this.
I'll probably go one more boss and then I'll let you guys go to sleep for the night. Now we're gonna fight the Queen of Dust. But yeah, as you can see, we're automatically put with a curse on this one, which is moneybags, where in combat, my movement speed is decreased by how much gold I have.
Ooh.
So I gotta take that into account. Also, the challenges that I have are 3 rock falls and 3 good fortunes. Which, I forget what those do.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms,
Alright, we'll
organized
use-
her people,
we'll
and
use recommended,
vowed that in
so
a
why not?
country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
But as you can see, our encounter cards now include a lot of like the DLC ones as well. So we can start up those stories. Yeah, Landlocked Lover is essentially locked in our deck. Like, we can't remove it. Like, we have to have it now. Along with...
Why?
I think most of these are locked just because they're more like necessities to have in. So, like, the game locks them to essentially, like, certain ones like the Maiden and Mr. Lionel, they're, like, just in there because they actually help us more than they hinder us. Here we
Now
go.
we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Yeah, apparently this is like a quarter turn of the game, so now we're playing for his cup, which is one of his symbol things. I forget what it does, but it does something.
I've added some cards to spice up the
I
game.
think it holds liquids.
In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
But yep, now we have blessings and curses.
Wow, Twisted Canyon start again.
Yep. Hey, you never know. Things could go south immediately. Give me a number.
2.
Damn it, Michael!
Fuck, sorry.
You begin to make your way down the cliff face, but soon slip and fall painfully onto the rocks below. And we lost 5 health. That's
Oh,
actually not bad.
dear.
But
Ow.
we still got the weapon.
Oof. That's good.
It's got a foot for it a little bit. Desperate measures, look at that.
Wow.
Beauty.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
It was worth it.
Alright, which way are we going?
Right.
Oh, the helpful priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any
Meet a
of it.
wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
Half food?
So we can give half food for a blessing.
What does blessing give you?
Blessing is essentially like a boost to your person. Like it's a good thing.
Don't.
Ooh.
take that.
Success and a chance for a huge success.
A choice. Select your
Alien,
One.
give me a number.
Alien?
Alien,
Ah.
give me a number, man.
2.
Damn it!
Fuck, you should have went 1.
I know I should have. He says a few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done.
What was the first one?
First was the huge success.
Huge
I think huge
success.
success would give me 2 blessings.
blessings.
Guardian
will
Angel,
remain
after your first
always
chance card
active
pick, you
and
may
never
return the
removed,
card and draw again
unless
after
you
shuffling.
die, of course.
So essentially, if we
Then
happen to
you're
come
back
across
where
like
you
a
began, as
huge
always.
failure, we have a chance to redraw.
Okay.
We can actually remove like curses as well. It's kind of difficult to do, but we can do
Were
it.
you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits. This game is still only beginning.
Ooh, the river.
New rules, new tools, new abilities.
Light armor
Oh
now?
We
shit.
have far to go as yet.
2 successes, 1 huge, and 1 failure.
1.
4th.
I'll trust Alien this time. Nope. We're gonna choose again. Damn it, didn't even move him! Fucker. Alright, what is
Okay,
it
1 again.
4th.
now? Okay. Damn it!
Every time.
Your light armor makes the
the
crossing
other
relatively
person.
easy. You reach the other side cold and wet, but unharmed. Damn it! We didn't get the token this time.
That's funny.
Should have gone with 4th
like
again.
the
Each step
game
you
was
take consumes food, but you will
trying
also
to
heal.
fuck
as
you.
What are
proceed.
you buying?
Wheat wings twice, 12 of myself.
just he just loses the ability to talk halfway through his speech. So yeah, we can
How
remove
are
curses
you doing?
for a lot of
like
fucking
the
money.
12.
It takes 400.
You don't
to
even
remove the
want
money
that
bags.
much money because that slows you down.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Why the 12?
I can't even buy enough food.
Oh no.
I'll buy 1 food.
Buy 1 food.
What happens if you run out of food?
For
If
the
I run out of food, I start taking health damage with each step until I get food again. Hey, we can try to cross the river again.
How will you cross this time?
two.
2.
Ooh, looky
Yeah!
there. Ah.
When we finally agree on one, it finally
Your
works
light armor
out.
makes the crossing easy, and you even stop to die for some shiny stones on the riverbed that may fetch a few coins.
Shiny stone.
We got 30 gold.
Oh damn!
Sick.
Once you're on the other side of the river, you realize that one
Go
of the
buy
stones
more
is in
food.
fact a ring. You put it away to have it cleaned and identified later, then continue your journey. Card's token is now ours. Bam.
Damn, if only we got that before we went to
More
the
food.
shop.
Ooh, landlocked lover.
There's a token in it for you
All right, Michael.
if you win.
Tell
The
us.
door to the landlocked lover opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen or heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken?
Which
What
one do
is
I
a kraken?
choose?
One.
Alright.
What's the kraken? Landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, and feeding patterns and scents of the kraken. After which you hear that his name is Carlo, and in the years past he's sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich Port is a town run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you can have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after.
Take your time if
Carlo
you
gestures to the empty,
like. I've
damp
waited long
ribbon
enough.
flea hole that he calls home. Damp-ridden flea hole. Sorry.
Take the token.
That he
It
calls
is
home.
yours.
This card's token is now yours. It's
Boom.
weird because they use a capital D, which is
Yeah.
so weird.
Which way are we going?
Like a capital D for up.
Hey!
Yeah.
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Nice.
Oh no.
Yep. Random encounter.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
We're
Kind of wish I had a little more
dead.
food, but we're gonna figure it out, you know?
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena
now there's
itself.
traps.
food must be really hard towards the later harder levels. The longer.
Oh, that's right, we don't even have a shield yet, we can't counter. Fuck. Ooh, can I kill this man with a trap? Please. Damn it.
Yep. Why?
Please. Let me kill him with a trap, please. I think I get an achievement if I turn this into a trap and succeed. Oh, come on, please.
How much health left?
Damn it, come on. Damn it.
He does not like it in the trap.
What?
What?
Come on.
You almost get it, Ben.
Yeah! Damn it.
How much damage does it?
There we go. Fuck.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that for my health, but fuck it.
Mm.
Hey, equipment. Medium armor.
Middle of the road
me
in
that.
every way. You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had
Ooh,
imagined.
right.
Now, big choices.
Perhaps you will play
Big
beyond
plays
this
here.
mark, and we
Down.
will see your true mettle.
Oh, hey, call for the priest. Hopefully they have food.
How about
Also think certain shops can dictate the price of certain things. Like, see, this guy can remove curses for 300 as opposed to the 400. I can also buy blessings if I so desire. Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the usual healing. Whenever the player uses an artifact, there's a 30% chance of immediately reducing its cooldown by 80%. The player inflicts triple damage against foes who are stunned. Damn, okay. Do I have items to sell? No. I must buy some food.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
There we go. I think I'm good now. I think I can do it. I think I'm on final stage anyways. Ooh, the White Council.
Win this and claim my token.
As dusk settles, you
settles.
arrive at the small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered in a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice, raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them?
Offer to help.
They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. 6 dust, that's actually not bad. I can do it! I need to be careful because I don't have a shield, so I can't even know when the fuck... I can't even counter, so I gotta watch out.
Yeah. Keep an eye.
Oh hey, there's also traps here.
Dodge! I have a slight delay, so even if I tell you to dodge, it's not nice.
Oh, look at that! Beautiful!
Looky
Perfect
there.
fight! Perfect fights are gonna get increasingly difficult for me to pull off. Because a lot of them are difficult as hell. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying those bandits will trouble you no longer. Oh, they weren't bandits, a child explains. They worked for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Interesting.
Well, you did just walk up and they said to kill you, so... Not on you.
Well, we'll see what happens.
You were just like walking up saying, hey, what's going on? And they attacked you. Up.
Alien? Alien!
I think he fell asleep.
Damn it. Well, now we get Sleeping Alien. Hey, Goblin King's Halls.
A challenge for you.
I've almost fallen
And a
asleep a few
token
times.
if
Those
you
freaking pills hit hard. Alright.
One night.
One night as you lie.
Okay, you know what? I'll let you read it.
forest,
I'll let you read it. There.
Clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Ask him to elaborate. Oh, sorry. Well met, the goblin explains.
Yeah,
The
well.
goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel. I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make the tidy profit from my misfortune. He hasn't steered us wrong so far. He goes on to tell us the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Delician brandy served in his coronation.
Oh dear, he had a bad scuffle with the king's daughter.
Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge. He says, eagerly taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. And the Goblin King himself knows where those treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just
need a lock of elven hair. Alright, fuck it. Just get the hair by any means possible. Huh. Okay. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you. Fuck was that? Damn it, alien! Shit. Michael, you still there? Michael. Did you mute the mic?
Thaddy returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush watching.
God damn it, alien. Fucking God. So, alien, how'd you do today?
Damn it.
Shit.
Come now, hurry up. We don't
Yeah,
have forever.
exactly what you wanted.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
Alright.
Left. Or sorry.
Right. Down.
Yes.
Ooh, the White Minotaur.
Ooh.
We play for a token now.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bards begin to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and is then generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, well, well. We do have here a most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of inspired chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings to you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. As the close of his song, the bard leans into you and whispers, "White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Oh dear.
1. Damn it!
Nope.
At
Let's
least it
redraw.
wasn't a huge failure.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a huge failure. Let's hope it's not this time.
2, 4.
I need a for certain answer, Michael.
4.
Yes!
Yeah!
Woo! I like
Almost
the look of
went
you.
2.
Does 5 gold sound fair? I'll agree. The bard bestows upon you all the knowledge he has is gleaned of the White Minotaur. The card's token is now yours.
I don't even want gold. You want to be low on gold.
Oh shit, the rockfall.
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many
Oh, right, there are
potential
3 rock
places.
falls.
While
for
journeying near the
ascent.
coast, you hear the rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Oh, bitch.
Shit. That's not good.
Honestly, I might take a failure if we draw it.
4. Damn it.
Fuck it, I'm redrawing. I don't care. Fuck it. Got a huge failure, that's on me.
I'm gonna say 4 again.
Ah, standard failure. And you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
We lose 5 max health.
Ow.
Okay. That's not that.
Just when you think it's over, you're knocked unconscious by a
Oh.
large rock striking your unprotected head. Damn it. We lost a food. we lost 30% gold, which is 1 gold. That's surprisingly.
1 gold. Alright.
Fucking again? God
Again,
damn
the
it.
stones tumble
Remember,
upon
there's
you.
3 in the deck, and you haven't really encountered any, so they're probably all here.
Well, that means the fucking queen is like up top.
3. Damn it.
I'm redrawing. Fuck it. What are you thinking?
2.
Shit.
No!
2. Oh god, we're down to 80. And now we're down to
Oh,
70.
dear.
Fuck. And 2 paying cards on top of that. We lost all the gold. And even more gold. Okay. Yikes.
Sorry.
It's okay. Queen to the boss. Yes! Queen of Dust.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise.
Think you'll be okay?
You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
Gained a shit ton of tokens, my mate. Tokens from you. You've given me these tokens. So shut up. And a 2. Okay, thank God. They
Only
took pity
2?
on us. They gave us a 2.
Oh, she has a turret.
I don't even
though.
have a shield. Fuck.
Oh, it's an autonomous turret.
Ah.
Yay! Got it. Whoa!
Oh, come on. Yes!
Yeah!
Awesome. That's a pretty good fight. I took like 1 hit of damage. Nice.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by
Alright,
the
so
grim
now we got the
instruments of
goblets.
their
Now we get
industry.
a huge increase in our starting stuff.
She fought well
Wow.
and bravely.
Counterattacks are doing more
That's
damage.
all I
Stunning
expect from my
lasts
pawns
longer.
and players.
Better starting gear, but bandit strength is increased, skeleton strength is increased, and bandits now have throwing knives, which makes shields all the more important.
Yeah.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be.
See what tokens
It
you
is
got.
begun.
I'm probably gonna need that.
I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them.
You're
from
dealing
me
with the Helpful
in
Priest, you
moments.
receive 15 health gain card, Healer's Ring, and the Charity card. I remember the Charity card being particularly hard to actually complete. We're diving in the river, we got the Ring of Survival. Whatever that does.
Hey.
Hey, Alien's back.
You're awake.
Fell asleep for like 10 minutes.
You know it.
So meeting Carlo,
I'm
we
tired.
got the Smuggler's Wharf.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed after this.
Yeah, we're stopping right after this. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate, we get the second part of the White Council, and it's locked. Great.
Sorry, I
That's it.
can't stay up.
It's alright. We understand. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, the Maiden is now interesting. It's actually altering cards we already have. For hearing the Song of the White Minotaur, we receive Hunting the Huntsman, the next part of the quest. And for defeating the Bandit Queen, we get a bunch of new encounter cards. And equipment cards. Fleet Cuffs, Armor of Cold, and a huge hammer.
Nice.
Come, play again.
For that deck grow. This is gonna get to insanity by the time we're
Do
done.
you have what it takes to defeat the rat?
I need to go to bed because I'm dead tired.
We don't even have endless mode.
And I'm
yet.
tired as well.
But yep, that's about it. So it's an interesting game.
That was really fun, though.
Oh yeah, I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's cool.
keep going through it if you guys are willing to watch me try and fail.
I think I'm
gotten
gonna get
through-
some sleep.
I've gotten through the main 12 enemies of this game. I haven't completed it because the final boss is the dealer himself. And he is a bitch. The pussy bitch.
Alrighty, well, good night, people.
Alien,
Good night.
closing remarks. What have you got?
Beep boop bop bop. Bop boop boop.
Michael, anything to add?
Love cannot be bought, but pizza can.
Nice.
Damn it, now I want pizza. Fucking damn it. Damn it, Michael. Fucking God
You
damn
get
it,
pizza,
Michael!
I'll pull out my pizza.
No, thank you, Alien. No one needs to see your pizza. I know that's a
No,
euphemism.
I got
something.
pizza
No
in
one
the
needs.
fridge.
Okay,
There's
good.
Pizza in the fridge.
You said pull out your pizzas if you were gonna pull out something else that was a pseudonym
No,
for
you
pizza.
took it in a dirty way, damn it.
You presented it in a dirty way.
Sausage pizza.
No, you did.
Alien, I specifically
Okay.
remember you saying, I want to see my sausage pizza.
I
And you
didn't say sausage
opened up-
pizza, I just
You
said
opened
pizza.
up the box to us and just flashed it everywhere. You did
Oh
exactly
my
that.
God.
Don't lie.
I'm gonna
Alright, we
stop
should
I'm
now.
going to kill you, Michael.
We should go to bed.